Against this challenging economic backdrop, the government seeks to help companies manage immediate pressures, but also, importantly, to adapt to stay competitive in the medium to long term. So Spring launched the working capital loan this year to help address small and medium enterprises' near-term cash flow concerns and growth financing needs. This working capital loan is expected to catalyze more than $2 billion of loans over the next 3 years and complements existing loan schemes. This year, there has been a strong take-up of Spring's various loan schemes, with over $1.2 billion worth of loans given to SMEs so far. Notwithstanding these cyclical headwinds, there remain good opportunities, market opportunities for our companies. If I can illustrate, the annual growth for the ASEAN region is expected to average 5.2% from 2016 to 2020. And in fact, for Asia, it's meant to be even higher. And this is significantly higher compared to the projected global growth for the same period. And to seize these opportunities, our industries, enterprises, and workers must transform. Structurally, Singapore is entering a new mode of growth. Rather than increasing manpower, we must anchor Singapore's competitiveness and growth in increased productivity and greater innovation. So in April this year, the government announced a grant budget of over $2.3 billion under the Enterprise Development Fund for the development of local companies. This will support the efforts that are undertaken at the enterprise level to upgrade capabilities, automate processes, and internationalize. In addition, as part of the $4.5 billion Industry Transformation Program announced in Budget 2016, the government will develop customized roadmaps for key industries. This is really what the industry transformation maps are about. Each roadmap will comprise a growth and competitiveness plan supported by strategies to upgrade productivity, develop skills, promote technology adoption and innovation, and help our companies expand overseas. Mr. Saktiandi Supaat asked about falling private investments. Attracting investments remains a key part of our strategy to grow the Singapore economy. The investment commitments that EDB has secured for fixed asset investments have moderated from $12.1 billion in 2013 to $11.5 billion in 2015. This is partly due to the uncertain global economic conditions, but it's also a reflection of our targeted approach towards attracting projects that are more consistent with our stage of economic development, our manpower policies, and international commitments on carbon emissions. Companies generally understand and accept these constraints, which are by no means unique to Singapore, and have been supportive of our push towards productivity-driven growth. Reinvestments from the existing base of companies have focused on increasing productivity through the adoption of automation technologies and upskilling of the workforce. In addition, EDB continues to harness investor interests in the growth markets of Asia and ASEAN to establish homes, that is, headquarters that comprise top decision makers and differentiating competencies. These initiatives don't always entail large fixed asset investments, but they create good jobs for Singaporeans. Associate Professor Randolph Tan asked if there have been difficulties filling jobs created via EDB's investment commitments. At the project level, EDB works closely with the companies to meet their projected job commitments. And this includes partnering our academic institutions and industry to ensure that Singaporeans are equipped with the appropriate skill sets to take up the diverse range of jobs that are on offer. Specific interventions include curriculum development for pre-employment training, continuing education and training with local institutes of higher learning, as well as partnerships with companies to provide apprenticeships and other applied learning opportunities for our students. These manpower efforts are aligned with our National Skills Future movement, which aims to prepare Singaporeans for jobs of the future with a judicious complement of foreign manpower to address any skills gaps in the short to medium term. Madam, the Singapore economy will continue to create and generate good job opportunities for Singaporeans who are willing to upgrade their skills and work in growth sectors. For 2016, EDB expects investment commitments to create 20 to 22,000 jobs. This represents an increase in job commitments compared to 16,800 in 2015 and 18,600 in 2014. And at the same time, our industry transformation efforts, which I have described, will also support sustainable job creation in the medium term in both new and existing industries. Madam, the successful economic transformation will require the collective effort of our workers, unions, companies, industry associations, and the government. And it is critical that our companies stand ready to embrace new technologies and business models, and that our workers stay open to learning new skills and capabilities in order to take on new or redesigned jobs. On its part, the government is firmly committed to supporting our workers and companies through this transformation.